Okay. Are you clear regarding the morphological species concept?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Good, good, good. Followingly, next concept. What is it? Ecological species concept. Ecological species concept. In the ecological species concept, read and see the ecological species concept. In ecological species concept, they are using a word called, what's it? Niche. How do you call this one?
Niche.
Niche. Okay. That means niche mean a set of resources. Okay. A set of, what is it? Resources. Okay. That means if these resources are utilized, then they should belong to a species. Remember, defining in that these methods are very challenging than, what is it? Biological. Which is difficult? Which is difficult?
The ecological concept.
Morphological, ecological, they are difficult, Putha. You understood?
Yes, sir.
They are not easy. They are not easy. Comparatively, biological is what? Easy. Now, if you want to see the niche, you have to go behind the animal. You have to go behind the animal. You have to see every animal, what they are eating, with what resources they are consuming. You should have a full data about the interaction of those one by one the animal in the environment. Understood?
Yes.
Then only
Yes.
you can finally tell, okay, these set of resources are belonging to this species. Understood?
Yes, sir.
These set of resources are belonging to this species that can be defined. Do you think it's easy? Eh?
No, sir.
Not easy. Okay. Philogenetic. What we do is, this is mainly applicable for organisms that became, what is it? Extinct in the environment. Okay, they were extinct, no? They are extinct. Then what we do is, it is the smallest group that share a common ancestor. Do you think it is easy to find their common ancestor?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Do you think to find the smallest group, the smallest, which is, can a person easily limit which is going to be the smallest group?
No, sir.
No. So it is not easy. It is not easy. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Out of the 4 methods, which is the easiest method to decide the species? Out of the 4 methods, which is the easiest method? Biological method. Why? We can let them reproduce. When the offspring come, we can wait until whether they are surviving up to the viability. and we can see whether they are breeding offsprings. If they are breeding offsprings, okay, they belong to one species. Easy, no?
Yes, sir.
Here,
Yes,
inch by inch, you have to see the morphological features. And you have to find which of them are unique to only that species. It should not be seen in any other. Otherwise, it will confuse you from the species, right? Similarly, if you go for ecological concept, determining the niche is not easy. A person has to do okay, very deep and continuous researches to identify the what niche of a group of organisms. Philogenetic is further difficult. Why? The ancestor organism is not now living now. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So we have to go behind, and we don't know in what end the ancestor organism is there. So do you think is easy? Mean not easy. Relatively biological concept is what?
Easy.
Easy. Remember, it is not explaining you, okay, it is not just reading and telling you, can you understand this one, this one, this one. I am giving you the idea. You have to check whether you can understand what it has been written there with the ideas I have told you. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. In ecological species concept, which is the harder part, which is the harder part, finding the correct
niche.
niche.
Sir.
Niche is the hard. Okay, we don't know where they eat, where they drink, where they sleep, where they breathe. So we have to be behind them. If it is animal, somewhat okay. What about a plant? How can you go behind a plant and find its niche? Do you think it's easy?
No, sir.
No. But there are certain other concepts other than biological concepts, though they are hard now in the world. Okay, Windows is an operating system. You know that one, right?
Yes, sir.
There is another operating system there called, what is it?
Linux.
Linux. Right? Most of the people are not using, what is it?
Linux.
Linux. Why? Not friendly like what? Not friendly like what?
Windows.
Windows. Okay, so the common man doesn't know, but then there are people using, what is it? Linux, and they find, oh, but a person who is using Linux should be very intelligent, should be very much mastered in the computer sector. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is really an easy OS. This is comparatively a complex, harder OS. But there are instances that we need home. There are instances we need Linux.
Linux.
Understood? I have seen my brother, who is a computer engineer. speaking about the Linux alone, I don't understand anything. Clear? He has mastered in that area, he has knowledge. But the common man can't understand. Okay, now the people who are just using computers to take printouts and those things, Linux, mean they will jump out. So, biological concept is easy. These ones are relatively harder, though they are harder. There are certain benefits of them. Understood?
Yes, sir.
There are certain things that they can do what the biological concept cannot do. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. So please go through the morphological species concept, ecological species concept, phylogenetic species concept, and tell me whether you are clear with it. Shamla,
Yes, sir.
Thursday class is 3 o'clock. If I am delaying, please remind me. Okay.
Okay.
You are the right
Sir.
person for it.
Okay, sir.
Up to 3:30, okay.
Clear, sir.
Good. So, if you have understood those things, happy. That is regarding its concept, species concept. Finishing species concept, we are coming or we are entering the heading called, what is it? Binomial nomenclature. Okay, it's a familiar one to us. It's a scientific nomenclature. Okay, it is a, what's it? It is a scientific nomenclature, right? Thing it is, the name given to a species, name of a species when you consider, to a species, there are two types of names. One we call, what is it? Common name. Other one we call, what name? Other one we call, which name?
Scientific name.
Scientific name. Okay. If you take common name, okay, common name differs according to the language. Okay, now if you take elephant, in Sinhala, we call it Aliya. In Tamil, Yanai. In Hindi, Hathi. There's a recent film also there. Hathi mere saathi. Elephant is my friend. Hathi mere saathi. Okay. In Japanese, it is called zoa. So the point it is, language to language, what happens? Language to language, the common name differs. So if you stay on the common name, then identification of a species is not, what's it? Easy. That is one thing. Another thing it is, certain names is given irrelevantly. Now see, here it is mentioned to you. Okay, jellyfish. Jellyfish is a cnidarian, but carries the name called, what is it? Fish. So there are people thinking jellyfish is a fish. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Crayfish is a crustacean, mean arthropoda. Okay, prawn-like animal. But name carries what it? The word fish. Silverfish. It's an insect. You would have seen that one. It would be growing inside these older books. Have you seen that one? A silver one running inside. If you open the book, in between the book, it would be running. Sinhala, the people call it kava. You know that one? No? Another one is
Yes,
starfish.
sir.
Huh? Do you know or don't know?
No, sir.
No. So another one it is, now silverfish, if I show you, sometimes you might can remember. So I'll show you that. This is silverfish. A soft-bodied animal. In a single press, it will die. Not seen?
Have seen, sir.
So all these ones are carrying the word, what is it? Fish. Are they really fish?
No, sir.
Right? They are not really fish. Right? So, because of these reasons, common name we can't accept to describe a species. For that, instead of it, we are using scientific nomenclature. The scientific nomenclature at present, the most accepted nomenclature is, what is it? Binomial nomenclature. Okay? Binomial nomenclature introduced by whom? Who introduced it? Who introduced it? Yesterday also I told you who introduced it. Hello, can you hear me?
Carolus Linnaeus, sir.
Carlos Linnaeus. Right? Now, in the scientific name or scientific nomenclature, right? It's a two-word nomenclature. That's why it's called binomial nomenclature. How many words involved in that nomenclature?
Words.
Two words involved. One word, now generally we are writing this, is homo. Other one is, what is it? Sapien, the scientific name of human. Here, this is a noun. This is an adjective. Okay? The first coming word is
Noun, sir.
noun. The second coming word is
Adjective.
adjective. This noun is called generic name. This one, the adjective is called specific epithet. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Homo is a noun standing for human. Okay, sapiens is an adjective standing for intelligent. Understood? Okay, it is Latin style. In Latin, they used to write the adjective as a second word. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
They don't write it as a first word. They used to write it as a, what's it? A second word. Okay. Now, for an example, in Latin, in the A level, we have a structure like this: Corpus Luteum. Later, you will study this. Corpus standing for the word body. Luteum mean yellow. So, what is the real meaning of it?
Yellow body.
Yellow body. This is not scientific binomial nomenclature. This is just a name of a structure located in the ovaries of women. And the name it is, what's it? Corpus luteum. That corpus luteum, it is called corpus luteum because it is yellow in color. Okay, it is called corpus luteum because it is in what color?
Yellow.
Yellow in color. Is this a scientific or a binomial nomenclature? Is this one a binomial nomenclature? Children, is it a binomial nomenclature? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
This is this one a binomial nomenclature? Mean it is not a binomial nomenclature. Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This is a structure present in the female ovary. Is it indicating a species? Is it indicating an animal? Is it indicating an organism?
No,
Well,
sir.
will you? Can you hear me? Is my voice breaking?
Yes, sir.
No,
It's
sir.
breaking a bit.
Is it now okay?
Oh,
In dirty Sri Lanka, everything is dirty. Internet connection is also dirty. So what I want to tell you is, in Latin, it is common, they write the adjective as a second word. Understood?
Yes, sir.
This is not a species. For anything, they write adjective as a second word. So here also they have tried the same style. They are writing the adjective as a second word, noun as the first word. Okay, that kind of a thing they follow. Right. I have given an instruction to you. In that instruction, you are being given another example also, because they are descriptive names. Do you know this fruit? Eh? Do you know this fruit?
What is that, sir?
Haven't you seen in your life? This kind of a fruit, haven't you seen? In your O level? Not seen?
No, sir.
Mm-hmm. This is a wind dispersed fruit, Dipterocarpus, horror plant. Have you heard this word?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, we.
So, in this fruit, how many wings are there?
No, sir.
Two. To explain this, they are calling this Dipterocarpus. How do they describe it? Dipterocarpus. D mean two. Ptero means wings. Carpus mean fruit. So what is the meaning of this word?
Two-winged fruit.
Two-winged fruits. And they say Zeylanicus. Zeylanicus, what does it mean?
Belong to Sri Lanka.
Belong to Sri Lanka.
So you have to read it as Sri Lankan two-winged fruits. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In exam paper, they are not going to ask you the meaning of this, but the explanation is needed there. Another one is there, another species they are calling Dipterocarpus grandiflorus. What is the name? Dipterocarpus grandiflorus. Grand mean English. Grand mean grand ceremony, grand prize giving. Grand means
Huge.
huge. Flora mean flower. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So large flowered two-winged fruits. Like this, when they give names, the name will be in Latin, but it's not just names, they have a hidden meaning. It describes some unique quality in that particular species. Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So once you read it, you will stay for that particular species. That much they are very clearly explaining those things to you. Right. The international rules of binomial nomenclature, you already know those rules. So first of all, you go through them. There are how many points given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points given. Go through the 6, 7 points and tell me, are you clear regarding the international codes of binomial nomenclature? Page number 6.
Clear, sir.
Clear? Right? Now look at the first one. Two species of organisms cannot have the same name. Now if you keep one species as Dipterocarpus zeylanicus, to another species also you can't keep the name, you can't keep the name. That's one species you have kept the name Dipterocarpus zeylanicus. Can you use this name? That means the full name, Dipterocarpus zeylanicus, the name, to another species?
Can't, sir.
Can't. Remember, Dipterocarpus can be given to two. Zeylanicus can be given to, Now see, here, this is Dipterocarpus, Zeylanicus. This is Dipterocarpus grandiflorus. This is Shoria zeylanicus. Shoria, zeylanicus. If you take these two are sharing the what? Generic name, yes or no? These two are sharing the generic name, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. These two are sharing the specific epithet, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. But this complete name, Dipterocarpus zeylanicus, can be, the combination can be only, only one. That is what they are telling in the first one. Two species of organisms cannot have the same name, mean this combination should be only for one species. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In exam paper, they can put that type of questions to you. Okay, two species cannot share the generic name. Will you take it as a correct statement? two species cannot share the same generic name. Will you take it as a correct statement?
No, sir.
No. Two species cannot share the same specific epithet.
No, sir.
No. Two species cannot share the same scientific name.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Are you clear?
Clear,
Clear,
sir.
sir.
Clear. Okay. That is very important to understand. Okay. Each species has a generic name and specific epithet. Both together, this is called species name. What is the generic name of the first one? What is the generic name of the first one?
Dipterocarpus.
Dipterocarpus. What is the specific epithet?
Zeylanicus.
Zeylanicus. What is the species name of it? Tell together.
Dipterocarpus zeylanicus.
Dipterocarpus zeylanicus. Clear?
Clear,
Right.
Yes.
sir.
The third one, it says, it should be Latinized words. So instead of Dipterocarpus, you can't write what's it. Can you write this way?
No, sir.
No. It should be in what language?
Latin.
Latin.
Latin. But the writing script of Latin is does no like French. Any one of you studied French?
No, sir.
No. For French, there's no alphabet. Okay? French is written using English words, English letters. They will put some like this, something will they put like this. But that means script is Roman script. This is called by the name, but it. But the normal English you are writing is Roman script. So words should be in Latin, and the letters should be in. Now you can't write Dipterocarpus. Dipterocarpus. Can you write like this?
No, sir.
Can't, sir.
Dipterocarpus. Sinhalil ලියන්න පුළුවන්ද? Here the word is right, correct? This is a Latin word, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
But the words, letters you are using should be only in what?
Roman script.
Roman script. Not Sinhala, not Tamil, no any other language. Understood? Right. Next it is when you are typing. Here no, we are typing, we are handwriting. When you are handwriting, you have to underline every word here. Now see, to me, it automatically comes. You see, it automatically comes the underline. But when you are printing, you should have, what's it? This one. Can I underline or no? What you are recommending? You are asking me to underline or not to underline?
No need, sir.
I have
No
to.
need.
If I am handwriting, I have to. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes.
Because I am writing in italics doesn't mean I should not underline. When printing, that means when you are typing or in a computerizing, there you have to italicize it. When italicizing, you don't need to underline. Understood?
Yes, sir.
This happened in one of my class also. A student wrote this and she had a very nice handwriting and she wrote and came and told, sir, I have written it in italics now. Italics name. If you are writing exactly looking like what some people are there, that's one of my friends in the university. If some typing mistakes come, nowadays, like we don't have very open printing facilities those days. Printing was a very expensive work in those days. Okay. Photocopy even was an expensive one. Then think of, let's say, printing is an expensive one. So if any correction comes, okay, nowadays what we do, we discard the one, do the correction, take another printout and go now. That was not there. All the girls and boys will be going to that man. And the way he, now say he has to insert an A, he would be inserting an A exactly like the printed one. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That
sir.
much of preciseness. Is that mean when he is handwriting, no need to underline?
No, sir.
No. Right? So, you know the general rule. The first letter should be in what form?
Capital.
Capital. All the others should be in simple form. Another thing it is, if you know now they have written Coccus nucifera, correct? L dot. L is Linnaeus. L is standing for whom? L is standing for Linnaeus. Linnaeus is the one who introduced this species and gave this name. If you know the person, his full name you can write, or his name's abbreviation you can write. Okay, but it should not be underlined or italicized. Understood? Coccus nucifera you write, then leave a space and making L dot. L dot mean only for Linnaeus. Understood?
Yes, sir.
L dot cannot be shared by any other one. Like that, we give each and every scientists who are involving in the discovery of new species an abbreviation. Finally, subspecies. Now today also I spoke about some species. Elephas maximus zeylanicus, correct?
Yes, sir.
So how many words are coming?
3.
3. This third word also follow the rule of the what? Second word. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Whatever the rules fitting to the second word, all those rules are fitting to whom?
Third
The
word.
third word also. They have given a different example to you. Penthera pardus Scotia, Sri Lankan. Kotia. Prabhakaran. Sri Lankan. Penthera pardus Prabhakaran. Okay? Right. So binomial nomenclature is officially over. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Right. So inshallah, in the next class, I think we can get into the keys, domains. Thereafter, lesson will be picking up faster. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
But don't worry about the syllabus coverage. That is my responsibility. Okay? If your first term officially on November, before that one, the amount that should be covered is up to protista. Okay, in the tube, check where is protista. In the tube, check where is protista. In which page protista is there? Protista heading.
Yes, sir.
Where is which page?
Page number 10, sir.
Page number 10. Now in which page you are?
6.
Page is completed.
Another 4
sir.
pages to go to protista. Finishing protista, you are eligible for what? The first term examination. Clear?
Yes, sir.
That's all.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Bye then.